Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your photo news fix. How many old slides and negatives do you have sitting around in the basement waiting to be lost in a flood? Most people have a ton of negatives and slides sitting around collecting dust in the hopes they will one day be scanned, yet that never seems to actually happen. That may all be about to change if one software developer by the name of Abe Fedig gets his way. Introducing Film Lab, an app for viewing and digitizing analog film. Now here's how it works. You place a slide or negative of any size onto a light box. Once you point Film Lab at your film, it automatically detects the photos and gives you a real-time preview of what negatives will look like as positives. Now if we could only give glasses to people to look at me in the same way, I'd be super positive. To save an image, simply tap the capture button and Film Lab will take a burst of RAW files, which it then combines into one high-res photo. Now, what do you do if you want an even higher res image than your phone is capable of capturing? Well, it's pretty simple. You can use your DSLR along with a macro lens and then import the files right into Film Lab, and it will convert the negatives into positives. Or you can take them into Photoshop yourself and hit invert. If you just got all excited about using this app right now, sorry, you're out of luck. It's not public just yet, but it's currently up on Kickstarter where you can make an $18 donation to get early beta access to the app. When the app does officially launch, Fedig's tentative plan is to charge $2 a month with a 1-month free trial. Personally, I rather pay anywhere from $4.99 to $9.99 to get unlimited usage of the app along with all future updates. Now, would you use this app? And if you would, what would you pay for it? One of my worst nightmares as a photographer is either oversleeping on the day of a shoot or getting lost along the way. Not to mention, what if my gear breaks? Never once did I worry that I would show up for a photo shoot and end up taking photos of the wrong subject. Well, that's exactly what happened to photographer Jacob Peters a few days ago. Peters recounts the story over on his Facebook page, saying that he was contacted by a guy from Wisconsin to take photos of him proposing to his girlfriend up on Hawksbill Crag in Arkansas at sunrise. I wonder if that has any relation to the Aggro Crag. It turns out it's a major hike to even get to the crag. I imagine so because it looked tough on the show, but I did love those bungee cords they used to wear. So after about an hour and a half of hiking, Peters finally reached the crag around 6 a.m. and started to set up. Now he had no cell phone service either, so all he could do was wait for the couple to show up. Then at 6:17 a.m. to be exact, a couple showed up, and after a few minutes, the guy gets on his knee and proposes to his girlfriend, and Peters starts firing away, and they lived happily ever after. Or did they? It turns out Peters ended up taking photos of the wrong couple, as the people he was supposed to shoot were running about an hour late. Peters says, so basically I spent 6.5 hours, $40 in gas and food, 450 photos, which don't cost anything by the way, and took the wrong couple's photos. What a strange coincidence and unfortunate mistake to happen, but I'm wondering how he didn't know what the couple looked like that he was about to photograph. Now, I'm not blaming him completely for what happened, but everyone should use this as a lesson to make sure you know what the people look like who you're photographing. It doesn't end there though. Peters posted the story on his Facebook page in the hopes of finding the couple who he got the photos of, and the internet delivered. He did indeed find that couple and handed over all of the photos for free because he's a nice guy, and they lived happily ever after. Or will probably get divorced since half of all marriages fail. The moral of the story is, don't hike.
You done taken a wrong turn.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Peters was hoping to raise some money via GoFundMe so he could do a romantic photo shoot for the couple that he missed the photos of, but the internet being the internet used the jump to conclusion mat.
I had an idea like that once.
Which led to this statement by Peters. Canceled due to all the hate. It turns out he just needed the money for a plane ticket since the couple was from out of town. In this situation, I can see how the GoFundMe made sense, but it's a shame people were quick to hate. Do you like this Union Jack I Shoot Raw shirt? Well, if you'd like to pick it up, head on over to store.FroKnowsPhoto.com right now and use the code PHOTONEWSFIX. And sorry, if you're in the EU, we're not allowed to ship to you due to a trademark dispute. What's up, guys? Right before you watch this next story, I need to let you know that after we finished filming this Photo News Fix, this story evolved and changed just a little bit, so stay tuned after it because I'll give you an update on what changed. Now here's a story that pisses me off beyond belief. Firefly Music Festival has a listing in their store to be a concert photographer for a show with a price tag of $500. Yeah, they want you to pay to shoot the show. Now before I flip out, let me read you the description from the site, and I quote, "Get access into one of the most exclusive areas of the festival grounds, the photo pit. You will be escorted by an official Firefly photographer, given a professional camera, and allowed to take photos of your favorite Firefly artists from the pit." Wait, there's an asterisk. We'll get to that later. After the show, we will edit your photos for you, and the best of the bunch will be featured in our post-festival albums. Now let me tell you about the asterisk. Artists may be restricted, and photos can only be taken during the first 3 songs of a set. So now we have to contend with amateurs in the pit. There's already enough amateurs in the pit. Are you kidding me, Firefly? Get the out of here, you greedy mother pieces of This is an absolute disgrace that you want to charge someone $500 to shoot 3 songs. Are you sharing the money with the artist, or are you simply lining your pockets? The problem is some rich kid's parents will pay for this, and then the kid will think he's an actual concert photographer. So what changed in that photo story? Well, the crux of the original story still remains the same, that they were charging $500 to have super fans come in and shoot photos. Well, they went ahead and updated the website and changed some of the terminology. You can read that in the link below because I did do a rant on this video, and then a little after they made that update, they actually took this out of the store, so it's no longer available for sale. Now here's the wrap up to your Photo News Fix. And there you have it. That's your Photo News Fix this time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so you never miss another fix. To check out the last Photo News Fix, click up here on the screen, and that's where we'll leave it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.